Ferrari has set its sights on an ambitious plan for the upcoming Formula One seasons. While the 2025 season is crucial, the real game changer is the massive regulation shift in 2026. So, is Ferrari betting on the long term, or can they still fight for victories in the present while preparing for the future? Let's dive deep into Ferrari's strategy, the challenges they face, and what this means for the 2025 and 2026 seasons. The race to build Formula One's next generation of cars officially started on January 1, 2020. Every team from Ferrari to Sauber has been gearing up for a fresh start under the revolutionary 2026 regulations. Alpine's technical director David Sanchez has described these new rules as an opportunity for every team, even the smaller ones, to make a leap forward. Sanchez even hinted last year that the 2026 regulations might force some teams to sacrifice an entire season to get a head start. That means teams are now juggling two massive projects, their 2025 car and their 2026 Challenger. The key question: how to split resources effectively without falling behind. One thing is certain: the wind tunnel allocation system based on constructor standings will significantly impact the competitive order. Ferrari's technical director Luc Serra is leading this effort with one eye on 2025 and another on 2026. Since taking over at Maranello on October 1, Serra has carefully planned how to allocate Ferrari's resources. He's even assembled a dedicated engineering team focused entirely on 2026 development, a move that underscores how seriously Ferrari is approaching this transition. However, for now, 2025 remains the priority. Ferrari has 900 wind tunnel hours for the first half of the year, thanks to finishing second in the 2024 Constructors' Championship. To put this in perspective, Ferrari gets 60 more hours than McLaren, but 60 fewer than Red Bull. By mid-season, after the Canadian Grand Prix on June 23, these hours will be revised based on the latest standings. Out of the 900 hours, Ferrari is allocating 600 hours to their 2025 car, the SF25, and 180 hours at high-speed simulations 54 km/h. This allocation is essential because the SF25 is expected to be a major evolution from its predecessor, the SF24. On top of that, Ferrari must adjust to the FIA's new technical directive that mandates front and rear wing changes before the Spanish Grand Prix. These changes could impact aerodynamics and force additional adjustments to Ferrari's development path. Meanwhile, modernization work is underway on Ferrari's wind tunnel, expected to be completed by summer. This upgraded facility will play a pivotal role in shaping both the SF25 and the all-important 2026 Challenger. While Ferrari is balancing its approach, several midfield teams, including Sauber, Racing Bulls, and Haas, are going all in on 2026. Reports suggest that some teams have already shifted over 50% of their resources to next-gen development and plan to fully transition by May. But there's a major catch. The FIA's new technical directive, TD18, could force teams to reallocate resources unexpectedly, making it a risky strategy for those with limited budgets. One team that stands out is Cadillac, the new American contender set to join F1 in 2026 under General Motors. With 1,380 wind tunnel hours at their disposal, Cadillac has a huge advantage over established teams like Ferrari, McLaren, and Red Bull. This head start could shake up the Formula One hierarchy in ways few expect. While some teams are diving headfirst into 2026, Ferrari is taking a more balanced approach. Their strategy is to gradually shift resources towards 2026 as the 2025 season unfolds. By mid-year, expect a more even split between both projects. Interestingly, Haas, which uses Ferrari's wind tunnel, continues to benefit from its Maranello connection. Haas has 1,200 wind tunnel hours this season, which they are leveraging to refine their 2025 car. However, Ferrari has chosen not to adopt its new pull rod front suspension design for 2025, signaling a cautious approach to innovation, at least for now. The FIA's relentless focus on technical directives and penalties has sparked controversy. Some argue that instead of focusing on minor aerodynamic tweaks, the governing body should address larger concerns like the ever-growing 26-race calendar. Drivers and teams are facing immense physical and mental strain, and Ferrari's strategy must account for these external pressures. Balancing short-term competitiveness with long-term dominance is a delicate tightrope walk, and any misstep could have huge consequences. Amid all this uncertainty, Ferrari fans finally have a reason to smile. Lewis Hamilton sees Ferrari as a potential powerhouse in the coming years. While it's unlikely Hamilton will switch teams at this stage in his career, his comments reflect the respect Ferrari commands in the F1 world. Hamilton's presence at Ferrari in 2025 is a massive boost, both in experience and motivation. Can you imagine Hamilton winning races for McLaren, Mercedes, and Ferrari? That's the kind of legacy that cements a driver's place in F1 history. Even Johnny Herbert is excited, predicting that Hamilton's arrival will create unforgettable moments this season. At 40 years old, Hamilton isn't just here for the ride, he's still chasing history and a record-breaking 8th world title. Ferrari has the tools, the talent, and the legacy to succeed, but can they capitalize on it? Their dual-focus strategy is the high-stakes gamble. If executed correctly, they could challenge for the 2025 title while laying the foundation for 2026 dominance. But what do you think? Can Ferrari balance short-term success with long-term ambitions, or will they fall behind in the title fight? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe for more F1 insights.